Can't you see I'm easily bothered by persistence? One step from lashing out at you. You wanted to get under my skin. Hey, 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 hey. Well, it's March 26th and or 25th. The videos for the 26th, Eduardo. Why didn't you write it down, man? You're holding the cue cards. Come on, man. Anyway, it's March 25th on a Friday, and this is for the March 26th fight between Guillermo, or Yuriokis Gamboa. Woohoo! I'm getting carried away, man. I already missed the Guillermo Rigondeaux fight. Yuriokis Gamboa and the Jorge Solis fight, and that's for the WBA Super World Featherweight title and the IBF Featherweight title. And this is the prediction vid, so I'll break down both fighters and then I'll give my prediction at the end. I'll start out with Yuriokis Gamboa there, 19-0, 15 knockouts, 79% knockout ratio. He's absolutely on fire. He has the recent win over Motagua, where he knocked him out in the second round. He had smoked Barrios, knocked him down in the 8th, got the UD there. Tried to give away the fight with Solito, which was dangerous because he hit him when he was down. He was deducted points in the 12th round. And he also did it against Barrios as well. So this is a common occurrence. Yes, he is knocking down the fighters, but number two, he's trying to pull like Arthur Abraham stuff and other things and punch dudes while they're on the canvas. And you really can't do that. I don't know if you knew that or not, but when they go down, you don't punch them again. Especially not in the back of their head. Just throwing it out there. This is a first. I just want to throw this out here. He's had 19 professional fights. He has never fought someone with a losing record. Everybody he's ever fought, not a debut, they've all fought and they've all had winning records. Does that mean a lot? Yes and no. It depends on the quality of opponents they faced. You can face a lot of 6-1 guys that are really bums, but he's actually fought quality people and won. And a lot of them he's won convincingly. So when you look at that, he's got the great amateur history. He was the 2004 Olympian. He's got very good power. He's a good boxer. He's a good brawler. He's got good hand speed. He's active. He throws a lot of 1-2s, 1-2-3s, in there. He's very good with the body work. Throws a lot of hooks to the body. You'd like to see that. But he drops his hands whenever he throws punches. When he throws the left, the right is gone. When he throws the right, the left is gone. Hands are always down. He lunges a bit too much. He can get wild. He's very pressure, come forward type of fighter. At 5'5.5", it's kind of he's kind of built like a miniature like bull, like a pit bull or something. I mean, the dude is very, very stocky. He comes straight forward. He brings the pain on that. He's very open for counters. When you watch him, whenever he throws the punch, it's never that the defense is back up. The hands are always down. He's very open to good counter punchers, and he would struggle with people that keep you at a distance. He's got a good chin, but he's been down 5 times. Gonzalez, Jimenez, De Jesus. If you count the elbow in the face by Ramirez and the slip against Solito, and those, it's been 5 times. 3 times legit, the other 2, not really. He's very active, 19 fights in 3 years, 3.5 years. But as I said, he will struggle with counterpunchers and elite fighters. This hasn't changed with him. Still I think he will struggle with those kind of fighters. His style is not made for that. Over to Jorge Solis, who's 5'8.5". He's a much taller fighter, much longer, rangier fighter. 42-2 with 29 knockouts, 64% knockout ratio. Got good power. His 2 losses. One was to Manny Pacquiao. That was in 2006, I believe, 5 years ago. And the other one was to Cristobal Cruz, where he was deducted 2 points twice in a fight. Now, it was always my understanding once you got deducted 3 points, you're automatically disqualified. Apparently, wherever he fought, 4 points, and he still almost pulled that one off. So, that was for, low blows, punch people in the gym. He's coming off a nice knockout over then. He was 23-0. That was Francisco Cordero. He's aggressive. He's got very good hand speed, almost deceptive. I mean, he's got fast hands. He's he keeps his distance with his jab. He keeps you out. He keeps you away. He doesn't let you get too close. He's always pumping that jab. The problem is he can leave it out too long to try and keep you away from him, to distance you out. Not really allowed to do that in fighting, but he does do it a little bit too much. He could get caught with an overhand right when he does that kind of stuff. Plus, it can block your vision a little bit. He does very good head-to-body work. Works the body exceptionally well. He dropped Cordero with those beatings to the body. I mean, he's vicious when it comes to the body. And this time I mean it. I know I used a vicious hook on somebody, but yeah, this guy is vicious when it comes to the body. He moves straight back too much. You don't like to see it, but the thing is once he gets near the ropes, it's like he can almost sense it. He gets off the ropes. Very rarely does he get trapped on the ropes. He can fight very well inside. His defense is deceptive. It's very good. He uses a lot of good head movement. And then when he gets in close, that hand comes over so he can block the uppercuts that come shooting up. You know, he really doesn't get caught with those uppercuts. And he rolls with the punches when they come in. He rarely takes a clean shot when he does that. He's very willing to mix it up, but he gets in, gets his shots off, and gets out before you have a chance to respond or react to it. He has hands are held high, but he is open for shots straight down the pipe. On that, did you like that? That was weird, man. I didn't even know. You didn't even see that, did you? You didn't even know. Oh, there's no. Anyway, when his hands are here, you can shoot straight down the pipe on him, and you have a better shot than if you're winging the punches, which I believe Gamboa does a bit too much of. He is not so much a. He's good with the left hook. He's good with the uppercuts. There really isn't a bad punch that he throws. He's not necessarily a counter puncher, but a timer. If he knows you drop the hand, he fires a shot over it the second he times the hand dropping. It's not so much that he reacts to the punch, slips, and comes up, you know, those kind of things. Or every time you throw the left, he knows to throw the overhand right because you drop your left. You know, counter-punching in that way. He's more of timing. He watches you, he figures you out, and he tags you right then. He doesn't get flustered. When people get on him, he accepts it, he takes it, doesn't get flustered, and he always keeps his distance. It's like he can't be lured into actual fighting. He won't let that happen. He fights his plan, he fights his way, and that's it. Let's see. Takes what you have open. Hands tend to drop when he's getting heated, when he gets a little bit wild. Doesn't really get wild, but when he really starts throwing punches. But most fighters, almost every fighter you ever see, when they really start throwing, the hands kind of go a little off. And he gets out when he's pressured. He engages when he's ready, and his D is better than it looks. So, going in through all that, when you look at that and you hear that, you're like, wow, this guy does. His strengths are kind of what Gamboa's weaknesses are. And this could be the upset special. Just throwing it out there. This very well could be the fight where you see Gamboa lose his first fight. Very easily. Gamboa he's 29, so he's not the world's youngest dude. Solis is 31. They've both fought very, very quality competition. Unfortunately, I believe Solis' strengths are better than Gamboa's. I think Gamboa's weaknesses are more so than his strengths when it comes to fighting a fighter such as Solis. I think Solis keeps the distance. I think he takes a decision in this fight. I can't believe I just said that, but I'm calling the upset. All right? I've been wrong before, but I've been right before too, right? Pacquiao hadn't. Anybody remember that fight? Anyway, anybody, Marquez, he beat up Diaz. Anybody remember when I called that one? No? Nobody remembers that? Anyway, just throwing it out there. Guys, roll with it. Bigragu, please comment, rate, subscribe, all right? I'm out.